Hey, Bug. Where are we headed? Where are we headed? Chick-fil-A, his favorite. He's so shy. How you feeling? I can't zoom in on you. I'll do it that way. Old-fashioned. Hey, Buggy. How are you feeling right now?
Good.
Okay, let's do it, all right? You're so silly. Love you.
Love you.
You ready, Bug?
Yes.
I know.
I don't want to be in there for 30 minutes.
I know, Bud. You got this. You can
I'm
do
not
it.
scared. I don't want to be in there for 30 minutes.
I know. It requires you to sit still, huh?
Yeah, I like to sit. I never sit still.
Considering how you're standing
Sit
right
for
now.
10 seconds. Sit for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And it stays still.
Okay. Well, first we got to put the IV in the arm. I know. All right, we're done. Tommy's first experience. What'd you think?
Did not like it.
Yeah, it's no fun, huh? What'd you think of all those noises?
Weird.
Yeah, it was weird. And obviously did not like the IV. Nobody likes the IV. Hurts. But now you got just a few more minutes and then we can take that off of there. Then you can bend your arm again. I love you. You did good job, honey. Hey everyone, so we're home. Pretty emotional day for me anyways. We started out in the mid-morning and headed out to one of his favorite places to eat is Chick-fil-A. So I found a Chick-fil-A nearby, and which you saw in the video. And then from there, just up the street next to the hospital was where the imaging center was. So he had to have an MRI brain scan without and with contrast, which means little man got an IV today. And no matter how much you prep someone, especially when they're 7 years old and never had an IV, he might have had an IV when he had his tubes in, but he was 2, so obviously he wouldn't have remembered that. Yeah, it didn't, bless his heart. He cried, obviously. I cry as an adult, so I can only imagine. So he sat in my lap and we had the IV put in, and then he sat there and we went into the MRI room and got him settled in, and then I actually was requested to stay in the room with him, which I was completely okay with because I was gonna be like, hey, can I like watch from a screen room or something? So anyways, mama bear mode. I got a set of earplugs, obviously Tommy did too, and again, tried to prepare him as much as you can, a 7-year-old, for an MRI and all its lovely noises. So he did really good. The technician kept telling him how great he was doing and sitting still, and it was hard for me to sit there, and all I saw, of course he was, covered with a blanket, but all I saw were his little knees and his little feet just sitting there in place, just sitting still inside this big machine. And I broke down a couple times, but it was tough. It was tough to be in the room, but I'm at the same time glad I was in there. So then they had to come in and of course put the contrast in his IV, and I guess with the little veins that he has, it burned a little bit and it made him cry. And I was like, oh my God, I just wanted to hold him, right? And you can't because he's in that little face guard thing and has to stay in position and all that. But so he went back in there like a trooper and he sat still and he was ready, and I was ready for him to be done for sure. It was tough. It was a tough afternoon. and got the IV out just fine. And we sat in the parking lot for a little bit just to be sure he did okay with the contrast. There was no hives, there was no anaphylactic issue or anything like that. So then we headed on the long journey from the Orlando area, and traffic was horrible. So we should hear something in about 24, no more than 48 hours. No, you don't even bother asking your technicians these scan questions. They're not going to tell you because they're not supposed to tell you. They're not allowed to tell you. So I don't even bother asking. You know as much as I do at this point. So hopefully tomorrow, if not tomorrow, definitely the next day, scans should be in and I can log into the portal and see if I can make heads or tails of any of it. So thank you all for your great support these last days, the last couple days. So, all right, all scans are, sorry, I got hair. All scans are in, and now we're just waiting for results. So, all right, just keeping you guys posted. Thanks for checking in.